아 진짜요? 아 대박.
My name is Taekyung Kang. I want to talk about the reorganization of school system.
강태경.
It can be transferred as combining and separating departments or
태경.
majors. During this festival week, I saw a paper on the IH building. There will be a combining and separating of departments and majors in several departments and majors. Well, it was a one-sided announcement because most of the students didn't know what is going on with combining and separating. Well, by this situation, I found three problems. One of the most biggest problem is there was no participation about this situation. If the university decided to make a reorganization of the school system, I think the school should announce about their opinion at the start of this semester and survey the students' opinion is good or bad or other options. Because of lack of students' participation, I found two problems about reorganization. First problem is that if they reorganize a department or major once, it doesn't really last long enough to get an effort about it. I heard by one of the seniors in this school that in 2007, English department and Japanese department was combined together. But 1 year after, when I entered the school in 2008, that combined was separated. The Japanese major and Chinese major was combined and English major was separated. So, when I heard about it, I thought, what is the point of making that kind of reorganization? And secondly, the last information of making combining and separating could confuse students in their own department. For example, digital media departments, I can say, there's a digital engineering department and culture contest department. I heard for the digital engineering contest, it's more like making programs and produce a program. But for the cultural media contents major, it's more like projecting the stories, for example, animations or making a story. So if they are combined together, it has not really much common thing. So people get started confused when they get combined. So it's getting hard to explain what they learn during during attending university and after they graduate university. So for protect from this situation, I think
그렇게 짱이죠.
there must be more communication between university and the students at the department. It's more like they should, for one example, I think there should be a website that is communicating about the university's policies and combining students' opinion. And one thing is that it should protect the privacy, that the students won't get trouble because of telling of compliments and complaints. Well, this is all of my presentations.
아, 참, 이거 주제가 뭐예요?
Thank you for listening.
Oh, no. We have a question. Give them a second. Surely someone has a question.
Are you in the English department? My second major is English department actually, but well, I could learn the news from the people who is first or second major as in English department. That's all.
So the English department is now is going to combine into one department. So do you have any personal opinion on that?
Well, in my opinion, it's kind of really ambiguous about being separated because it's kind of part of it can because it is connected by literature and also culture. Even this literature is more philosophical and the culture is more realistic. So I think combining as a one department is not that bad.
So, you mentioned about the website, right? But
Yes.
isn't there already like a unofficial student website where they can complain or compliment? So,
I think, well, rather university or like students who represent the department or the student presence should rather advertise or tell more about the website so that this situation won't happen frequently.
I have a comment, not a question, just, the professors had no decision in the merging of departments, we were told. However, in general, professors tend not to have much power when it comes to these things. I do think students have a lot of power when it comes to these things, however, much more power than the professors. How do you think students could communicate their opinion about things besides on a website? Because a website's very easy to ignore, right?
Well, it's kind of a difficult question, but I can say that I think students have to be more like talk their opinions and combine the powers, but it's really also that if the one opinion goes to the university, I think that makes more impact to the university. Well, I think I should think more. I think after this, I should think more about the solution.
I think it was an interesting example in Montreal just a few weeks ago. If you go to Google, you might see something interesting.